Hey, what's up, y'all? Dangerous Voice of People's Choice, live and direct from New York City. I normally don't do a video like this, but this is a conversation I had on my live stream on Sunday. What was it? The 22nd. So, just a little clip from it. My opinions on the Abba and Preach Fresh and Fit beef. Y'all take a look.
Yo, that Fresh and Fit versus Abba and Preach was crazy. Preach was ready for war. Yo, I was talking about it earlier. Yes, but yo, I think any man would have responded that way, like because of the fact that yo he talked about his wife, bruh, and I was after that he was like, I'm done. Where you at? I'm gonna be in the U.S. next because he's in Canada. I'm be in the U.S. next week. And then like they apologized, but they didn't really apologize to him or his wife. And I was like, so he was still like, nah, son, I'm about that action. I ain't trying to be nowhere with no cameras or no nothing. Like, he's just like, I'm about that action. I was like, man, this is not looking good. My man was like, I'm about that action. But I did say earlier on my early on the stream when I was talking about this, I was saying that. Let me switch to just chatting because this is still loading. It's still trying to load us into a game. I was saying earlier that nobody, Abba and Preach threw the first stone in this, yo. But that's they threw the first stone in this, but it was a stone they threw. So they threw the first stone in this, Abba and Preach. Fresh and Fit came back with a freaking nuclear missile. And then that's when they was like, whoa. Like they came back with a nuclear missile at them. I've been preached through a stone. Like they attacked their arguments. They attacked some of the things they said in the past. But they threw like a subtle jab in there, here and there. But it wasn't nothing too crazy. These guys, Fresh and Fit, responded with a nuclear missile. It was talking about how they looked, how they don't get no girls, how they're better than them. Then called his wife a beluga whale. I was like, damn, bro. It's like y'all kind of crossed the line. But I understood why they were so upset, though. I was saying that earlier. I was like, I understood why they was upset. Like some guys that you had a disagreement before. They came onto your podcast. Y'all talked about it. What your disagreements were. Y'all had what I would call civil discourse. Y'all talked about it, and y'all agreed on some things, y'all disagreed on something, but y'all was still civil the whole time. So for them to come back months later and do a video like that, they were feeling like, yo, bro, what the hell? We could have just talked about it again, or we could have had some type of civil discord again. Instead, y'all did that and took a subtle jab at us. So then he responded the way he did. So I understood why Fresh and Fit was upset, but they did cross the line, bro. They did. And my man Preach was like, nah, son. Ready for war. And then all that did was they opened up the door for everybody else to say something. So now everybody else is saying, like, oh yeah, so they did this to me, and they did it just opened the floodgates. So that just made me think, like, yo, Abba and Preach, that was low key, that was grimy, but I guess the information that Abba and Preach knew about Fresh and Fit, they were so disgusted by it, they didn't mind severing that tie. They were just like, nah, you know what? I don't even want to be associated with this. I don't care how this looks, because I don't want to be associated with these guys at all. And they didn't care about like them looking grimy, because they were just like, yo, these guys they felt like Fresh and Fit was scum. Yeah, I mean, they did what they always did. They just did it to Fresh and Fit. But it was just like, yo, the fact that y'all been on their podcast and talked about y'all had a disagreement before, and y'all had civil discourse before. I guess Myron was feeling like, yo, we could have just did that again. If y'all was feeling some type of way, we could have just had another discussion. And the fact that they did that, Myron was like, nah, son, like that was grimy, and that's why he reacted the way he did. But then right now they don't look good because everybody coming out the woodwork for them now. Anybody that had any type of problems with refreshing fit, which there was a lot of those folks, they like, oh yeah, they did this to me or they said this to me. Like everybody coming out now, and I'm like, and it's not looking good.